A Science Activist Guide. Chapter 1. Science Activism and Controversies. Science for Sale in Health and Safety Research. If you've ever heard of the term the fox guarding the chicken coop, you will understand what's happening in the cell phone industry and in many other industries which sell products that are health and safety hazards. They do most of the health and safety research themselves through front organizations and people touted as independent. They produce results favorable to the people who fund them, in our case, the cell phone companies through the Cell Phone Trade Organization. All I'm saying is to beware of deceptive practices by corporations who make a lot of money selling a particular product or service that has questionable health and safety standards. You can buy the scientific research results you want and buy out people producing opposing research, but you can only do it for so long until the human casualties start to come, and then at some point, there is a massive public outcry or a class action lawsuit followed by hundreds of greedy lawyers launching more lawsuits. But this doesn't stop the shady corporate fat cats who think they will never get caught. Look at the tobacco industry: asbestos, chlorine, Dow Chemicals Agent Orange and silicone breast implants. What about aspartame and message makers? When is that going to hit the fan? How dangerous they really are. And as for cell phones, I will never use one or own one. I don't care what they say about how safe they are. The latest concept corporate scientists are using to help their cause is the negative placebo/nocebo. This is the opposite of the placebo effect, which states that patients given a fake pill that contains nothing but sugar but told that it will cure them will often show a remarkable improvement very quickly. With the nocebo, whenever there are a few negative news stories on any product, a lot of people get on the bandwagon and start blaming their sickness or bad feelings on the product. The corporations have some fodder to say it's all in the head vis nocebo, then pull out the studies they funded. CarloInstitute.com, organization which funds a lot of the independent research on cell phones. Mastsanity.org/us-research.html. Science activist websites. UCSUSA.org, Union of Concerned Scientists, UCS, is a science-based, non-profit alliance of more than 400,000 citizens and scientists working on improving the environment and making the world a safer place. Pseudoscience/junk science. Science cannot solve the ultimate mystery of nature. And it is because in the last analysis, we ourselves are part of the mystery we are trying to solve. Max Planck: the universe is stranger than we imagine. Albert Einstein: pseudoscience and scientific anomalies are events or entities that don't fit into the scientific method paradigm and in some cases seem to deny it. Some people intentionally set out to defraud others by making incredible scientific claims: the machine of perpetual energy, the claim to have uncovered the missing link, Bigfoot. Others live in ignorant bliss and actually believe in their claims, like the Flat Earth Society or the Hollow Earth Society, which claims there are caves near the poles and in the mountains that lead deep into the earth. Still others acknowledge that science is just one paradigm among many, it's not perfect, and there are many things going on out of the realm of science which they explore for the sheer interest of it. Some subjects within pseudoscience are as follows. To learn more, try number 001.00 to number 003.00. Number 133, BF1030, BF1050 or Q157 at the library, or type any of these terms into a search engine. Ancient astronauts, Eric von Däniken. Animal language. Anti-gravity. Archaeoastronomy. Bigfoot/Sasquatch, abdominable snowman. Bioelectromagnetics. Cancer cures. Carl Jung: cause of AIDS. Channeling spirits. Clinical ecology. Cold fusion. Creationism vs. evolution. Cryonics, preserving the body after death for reanimation someday. Cryptozoology. Crystal power. Demonic possession. Dinosaurs. Doomsday weapons. Earthquake prediction. Edgar Cayce. Emanuel Swedenborg. Extrasensory perception /ESP faith healing. Fluoride controversy. Gaia, the earth is alive. George Adamski. Ghosts. Giants in the Book of Genesis. Harp. Harry Houdini. Healing miracles. Health claims. Holistic healing. Hypnosis. Illuminati, secret societies that control the world. James Randi, skeptic. Gene Houston. Karma. Kreskin, the amazing. Levitation. Life after death. Loch Ness monster. Magnetic power. Margaret Mead. Martin Gardner, skeptic. Medical intuitives, people who claim to see ailments in your body. Mercury fillings toxicity. Monuments on Mars. Near-death experiences. Nikola Tesla. Occult. Argonomy. Out-of-body experiences / obes. Parapsychology. Past life regression. Perpetual energy. Prophecy. Seeing into the future. Psi. Psychics. Psychic surgery. Ray Palmer. Reincarnation. Religious healers. Remote viewing. Scientific anomalies. Spiritual journey. Pilgrimage. Synchronicity, strange coincidences. Telekinesis. Telepathy. Therapeutic touch. Ufology. Uri Geller. William James Strutty. Number 001.9, number 133, number 291, number 301 or AG 243 and HM 866 at the Library for books about weird stuff in general. Alternative science websites. 1. Truth Wisdom POG 2832 SD, CA 92112619-239-9043 Freethought.com magazine that critiques everything. Skeptic.com, Skeptics Dictionary. Strangescience.net and wikipedia.org/wiki/fringe_science American Antigravity.com Shinrikyo.com/English Freemasonry.com/writings/illuminated Bermuda Triangle.org.net.com/Sunsa75/Pern735 Bilderbergers.creepycanada.com Crusader.netcrusader.net/textscuzico.org Cybersciences.com Davis.ca/Carol/skeptic/dictkont.htmeldinoden.com Dinosaurs.dinoproductions.com Dinosauria.com Discover.com Discovery.com DNAparanormal.com North Atlantic Ghost Hunters.drdino.com Dinosaurs.drscience.com Idsci.com Exploratorium.edu/science_explore Explorascience.com Fringeware.comiches.comio Encyclopedia of the Orient.isinet.com Institute for Scientific Information. Junkscience.com Kybab.org/gc_homeh, Grand Canyon.madci.org militiawatchdog.org mysterypark.ch Explores mysteries at this tourist attraction in Switzerland.naa.net FORUM_PARAWISSENSCHAFTENNETSURF.com/NSS, New Science websites. newscientist.com novia.net/todd/rap22, rapture/open.org/dicklutz/demi_press.html books.parascope.compelago.com princeton.edu/oxion/chupa, little green-eyed monster.randy.org reichsfolk.com rickcross.com sciencedirect.com scientificexploration.org Society for Scientific Exploration. Scienceskepticsitoys.com skeptic.com skeptics.com skeptic.com skepticnews.com skypoint.com/members/jlogagenttetrahedron.org thescientificworld.com/sabasethscientist.com info at the Scientist.com trilateral.org ucmp.berkeley.edu/diapsid/dinosaur-berkeley.edu/history/evolution.html evolution.ucmp1.berkeley.edu paleontology.virusmyth.com websciences.org worldscientific.com wp.com/collagenanacoma religious Alternative science websites. 2. Keelynet.com alreaud.net/links-anomaly-research-and-knowledge-sites addict3d.org Amasi.com, Amateur Science Archive.org boingboing.net bugmenot.com byronwine.com, Byron Wine Energy dailymail.co.uk Science Tech delabs-circuits.com dinofgeek.com eagle-research.com emu.ars.usda.gov english.pravda.ru escribe.com espacenet.com everythingthatfollows.com FOURWINDS10.net howjsay.com humanitas-internal.org iHeartChaos.com impactlab.net, jasnapaca.com, labspaces.net, lostsciences.com, mexistim.com, method for stimulating energy, micro-combustion.com, modernmechanics.com, mauserunner.com, nature.com, news.slashdot.org, nexusmagazine.com, oddfactoids.blogspot.com, oddfactoids blog, open4energy.com, fawct.org, rainengineering.com, rexresearch.com, science.slashdot.org, scientificamerican.com, scitechdaily.com, slashdot.org, stupiddope.com, tech.slashdot.org, technologyreview.com, theengineer.co.uk, theoutlookonline.com, thepreceptors.com, vanguardscience.com, vanguardsciences.biz, wrf.org, World Research Foundation, Weird Science Organizations, American Society for Psychical Research Newsletter, ASBR, 5W73rd St. New York, New York 1002312-799-5050 Fax 212-496-2497 International Directory of Psychic Sciences Box 2050AK Lawn, IL 604540708-425-5163 Fax 708-425-3969 Lists Organizations and People. International University of Theology and Parapsychology Catholic Church of the Antioch Rite Box 8473 TAMPA, FL 33674 Journal for the American Society of Psychical Research 5W73rd St. New York, New York 1002312-799-5050 Fax 212-496-2497 Scientific. Journal of Parapsychology 402 N Buchanan Boulevard Durham, NC 27701919-688-8241 Fax 919-683-4338 Experimental Research. Chapter 2. Science Controversies. Transhumanism Info. Transhumanism is the philosophy where people believe we should use whatever we have in science and technology to improve ourselves, such as living longer, being stronger, smarter, etc. Transhumanism is an ideology dedicated to the use of drugs, genetic modification, and technological devices implanted in the body to help human life any way possible, from extending memory to increasing lifespan. This is the bionic stuff you saw on the $6 Million Man. This is not just about products to help heal people like a pacemaker. It's about creating things to help us enhance our lives and turn into superhumans. technoratai.com/tag/transhumanism transfigurism.org/news/transhumanism transhuman.dtranshumanism.com transhumanism.meetup.com transhumanism.org transhumanismi.org transhumanismrussia.ru/transhumanismus.cz transhumanist.com transtopia.org/transhumanism.html Paradise Engineering/hedonistic imperative. The Hedonistic Imperative is a manifesto by David Pierce that questions whether genetic engineering, nanotechnology and biotechnology will be able to solve human suffering. bltc.com crunchicon.nationalreview.com/archives/093212.aspen.wiki/hedonistic_imperative a futurehe.net/hedonic.html genes.co.uk brainmeta.com/forum/index.php, show topic equals 5575 hedonistic.org idweb.com/hedab.htm jackjohnsonmusic.com/forum2/topic.asp, topic_ID equals 10362 michael.com/transhumanism_nano/extropian concepts variation.html nanotechnologist.comparadiseengineering.com psychopharmacology.co.uk/hev13.htm headweb.com paradiseengineering.com/heaven.htemvortexeg.blogspot.com wireheading.com. Alchemy websites. Alchemy is about trying to bend the natural rules of science to do incredible things like turn iron into gold. Abrahadabra.com, a versatile and complex system of elements is born from a simple binary mathematics. accessnewage.com/links/l-alchem.htm. alchemica.co.uk. alchemyinstitute.com. alchemylab.com. alchemylab.com, alchemy resources. alchemypages.com. alchemywebsite.com/articles.html. Argon energy websites. Argon is considered the universal life force, the spirit inside living things that gives them life and vitality. It's also called prana, chi, psychic power, magical power, and mana. Wilhelm Reich claimed to create an argon generator or argon accumulator that creates this life energy. You sit in it and it helps make you vital and healthy. Argon.com, an index to electronic publications on argonomy and related topics everywhere in the world. argone.biz. argone.net. argone.org. argone.org, information and thorough collection of links to argonomy websites. orgone-art.com. argonegenerators.ca. argonelab.org, does social research, experiments with argon accumulators and cloudbuster field research. Organics.com, sells a range of argon accumulating devices including blankets, belts, mitts, vests and wands. orgonise-africa.net. Argonometry.com, sells the Argonometry book Before the Beginning of Time by Jacob Meyerowitz. Argonomicscience.org, organization which conducts educational seminars, trains psychiatric argon therapists and publishes a journal. Reich, Wilhelm Museum. POB 687. Rangeley, Maine 04970. Argonomy info. Chapter 8. Marijuana/grass/cannabis/MJ. Marijuana websites. Vancouver, BC, Canada, West Hastings St. is the growing and activist capital for marijuana and hemp in North America because it's been virtually decriminalized there. There's a magazine called Cannabis Culture, also Pot Radio and Pot TV, pot-tv.net. There are many hydroponic stores in the Vancouver Yellow Pages. You can buy seeds there. At 307 W Hastings, you can start your trip at the BC Marijuana Party store. There are legal seeds for sale in Amsterdam. Not only can you buy grass and hash legally, but mushrooms are legal too. There are plenty of technically illegal drugs around. Refer to my travel/recreationbook.home.aone.neta/x/seedcat.htm, critiques ripoff seed companies.seedselect.com, list of seed companies.4marijuana.com, abanicomusical.com/artist/ganjaaloha.nl. Seeds, amsterdam.bubblebag.com, 866-635-8464, machine to help make hash from grass.clwistseeds.comcnamo.net, Cannabis Mag, Spain.cannabisculture.com, Canada.cannabis.com, cannabisculture.com/forums, cannabisculture.com, Cannabis Mag, Germany.cannabisnews.com, cannabisquebec.com, Amsterdam, seeds.cannabistimes.com, cannabisworld.com, canopy.ch, sell cannabis and cannabis products, switzerland.cbc.ca/playgoistopotdrgreenthumb.com, seeds, Ottawa, on.dutch-passione.nl, seeds, amsterdam.ecoasts.com, Redwood City, ca.elray.com/richies, seeds, Surrey, bc.mrezeds.com, eurohemp.com, seeds.ganja.com, ganjaland.com, seeds, Weston, on.grasscity.com, grow.de, growgrass.growingge.com, 800-888-678-5 hanfarchiv.ch, cannabis.hanfblatt.choneflegel.choneflobby.de/hanfmuseum, Cannabis Museum, berlin.hashish.net, hayworthpress.com, Journal of Cannabis Therapeutics.headsmagazine.com, canada.hmc.com, seeds.hempqc.com, seeds.hempworld.com, 800-649-4421.highestseds.com, amsterdam.highqualityseeds.nl, netherlands.hmc.edu/drugs/marijuana, ironseedsales.com, Toronto, on.kindzed.com, 866-408-1198, Vancouver, bc.letfreedomgrow.camarihemp.camarijuana.camarijuana.org, marijuana.org/states/studies.htmarijuana1.wist.b/hallucinogens.html, marijuanagirls.com/shop, marijuanagrams.com/shop, marijuanainfo.com, marijuanainfo.org, marijuana.peel.net, marijuana-ro.com, gamultimedia.com/yerba, Spanish, montanano.rml.org, mpp.org, marijuana policy projectama.org/pcom/omr/dis/01, marijuana.htovergrow.com, cannabisgrowing.paradise-seeds.nl, amsterdam.pdxnorml.org, normel, Portland, or .perkle.com/politics/issues/potplantideas.com/link/seeds.htmbotshow.com, pottv.netreediapress.com, grassgrowing.richters.com, canada.seedbank.co.uk, London, uk.seedbankupdate.com, zedquest.com, seedsdirect.to, seedsdirect.co.uk, Surrey, uk.stinkyzeds.freeyellow.com, Ontario, canada.thc-ministry.net, heamsterdam.com, seeds, Vancouver, canada.thebeggarsbelief.com, cannabiscafe.theflo.nl, cannabis.theirdieexpress.co.uk, tocacola.com/cannabis-seeds, weedworld.co.uk, williamswonder.com, seeds.worldwideseds.com, Vancouver, bc.yankeegardener.com/seeds.html, American Cannabis Society, POG 9208, Madison, WI 5371580-256-7424, Mark Emery/M.E.R141-757, W Hastings No. 717, Vancouver, BC V6C1A1, Canada 604 681 4690, FAX 604 681 4687, emeryseeds.com, Canada's best known grass activist and seed seller.